Recording in progress.
I see you, baby. I see you, man. Now, you can't give me no bullshit about you ain't got chopped up today, man.
I did go get a haircut yesterday.
I see you, man. Looking sharp. Sharp. Got your edge up looking right, man. Got your sides faded, man. Looking like a young doctor. Dr. Dubb, man. It's your new name, bro.
For Dr. Dubb.
Okay. Dr. Dubb. Remember Dr. Dubb, man? Steve Williams? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. I need you wrestling and kicking right now. It was him and Farouk, man. Dr. Dubb, Steve Williams. They both went to Oklahoma.
The other acolyte's name? No, the other acolyte was the white. Are you talking about when they was the brothers? What was it called?
I'm talking about WCW. So you talking about? I'm talking about WCW. Dr. Dubb, Steve Williams, and Ron Williams. Yeah, the Williams brothers.
Damn.
But
hold on, what was they when The Rock was a part of them? They was the brothers of something, right?
That's WWF. I'm not sure.
See, bro, I ain't really fuck with WCW until later on. Like when Hogan did the crossover man. To WCW. I mean, I know back in the day you had like Stone Cold was in WCW. He was the Hollywood Blonde.
I'm about to take your Houston card, man. I'm about to take your Houston card, bro. You can't tell me you ain't fuck with WCW and WCW. That's where Ted DiBiase, Junkyard Dog. That's when they used to go to the Coliseum on Saturday nights. You turn on Channel 39. Whoa.
You do know you're a little older than me, right?
I mean, but come on now.
No. So my grandfather used to go to the Coliseum and watch wrestling. He would take my brother. My brother's 8 years older than me. So you have to realize that. So when I was old enough to recognize wrestling and watch it and understand what's going on, it wasn't the Coliseum. They weren't doing no shit in the Coliseum no more. Yeah, nigga.
I'll let you slide, man. I'll let you slide a little bit in that one, man. But that was the gold.
Junkyard Dog and Ron Simmons, first time I saw them was on WWF.
On WWF? You ain't seen WC? Well, Ron Simmons definitely WCW. Every time you say his name, you gotta do that, man. Ron Simmons.
Damn. I'm telling you, bro. Like the first time I seen them dudes, they was like that little militant group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so you missed the whole so Steve Williams and Ron Williams. Steve Williams was a white boy with a beard, with a mullet. Williams was the Jerry curl, which is like kind of like a black mullet, and it was Dr. Dubb, Steve Williams, and Ron Williams, and they was the Williams boys, and they was in WCW, and they both went to Oklahoma. They both played football at Oklahoma.
Boomer Sooner.
Yeah, they was hard, man. It was hard. So you don't know about
I thought Bradshaw went to Oklahoma.
We might have. I don't know. I mean, I'm just talking about these brothers. These two people.
And one was white and one was black, right?
Yeah.
Don't tell me that Bradshaw and Farouk, the Acolytes, was just a remix from what you telling me in WCW.
I mean, it might have been, man.
Damn.
It was, I was gonna say. So what you know about the Rock and Roll Express, man?
Ain't that the American Dream, Dusty Rose?
I saw
and somebody else, bro.
You showing your age right now. The Rock and Roll Express, man.
Who was that?
Oh man, come on, man! The Rock and Roll Express was a tag team in the WCW. They was two white boys with mullets. They used to come out to Rock and Roll. They was the Rock and Roll Express.
I know
they
you
were
talking
high
about.
flyers.
I know you talking about.
Yeah.
Them niggas when they good though.
They was good. They was crowd favorites. They was definitely. Man, you better the Von Erichs.
Oh, those are the Von Erichs.
No, the Von Erichs were.
I remember the Von Erichs.
Yeah. How do you remember the Von Erichs, not the?
Because the Von Erichs is like wrestling royalty, though. Like if you don't know who the Von Erichs are and the Hearts, then you don't. Yeah, that's like wrestling royalty, bro.
The Rock and Roll Express, man.
Like I remember when Bret the Hitman Hart was the best wrestler in wrestling, and Shawn Michaels came and took his spot.
Who was the best wrestler? Oh, see, you talking about 2000s.
I've been told by one of our listeners that we shouldn't talk about wrestling.
Who? Put that. Who? Tell that person who.
His name is Sean Kern. He is a listener.
I almost said something.
He is a very studious guy when it comes to wrestling. He verbally jousts with Taz on Taz's show.
I don't give a damn about Taz on him. Rock and Roll Express might be they're in the top 5 of all time greatest tag team ever, easily, without a doubt. The Rock and Roll Express, bro. You don't know what the Rock and Roll Express are, man.
Who's your favorite tag team
of all time?
It doesn't have to be the best, like the best. It can just be your favorite tag team.
I'm talking about my personal favorite.
Your
tag
personal
team.
favorite tag. When you saw these guys or gals come to the stage, who you liked?
My favorite tag team of all time. Well, I mean,
and I don't want like no.
It's unfair.
I don't want like no superstar mashup team up.
I was gonna say Hogan. I was gonna say Hogan and Randy Marshall Man. Hogan and Randy Marshall Man. I can't say it. Hogan and Macho Man
Randy Savage. Let me tell you something, Gene. Yeah,
yeah. Those guys together. That was
they don't count, bro.
Okay, so the tag team that there was the Steiner brothers, bro. Steiner brothers, easy.
Big Papa Pump.
Yeah, the Steiner brothers. The original rendition of the Steiner brothers when it was Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner. I'm before your time, bro. That's all this to it.
Big Papa Pump? No.
I gotta get a better picture of the Rock and Roll Express. You can't really see him right there, man. I need to get a better picture. You can't see the Rock and Roll Express, man. These guys here were the truth, man.
See, I can't give you DX because they were more of a group, like the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
So it would have to be, for me, a toss-up between Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors.
The Road Warriors. That's WCW again.
Yeah. Or the Dudley Boys. Although I feel like the Dudley Boys were a ripoff of the Bushwhackers, but whatever.
They were very much Bushwhacker. And why can't I get a good picture of the Rock and Roll Express, man? Because the Rock and Roll Express, man, they was something serious, bro. They were really the first high flying. They was the first high flying, like, they were high flyers, bro. And they were like two white boys. I can't get a good picture of them, man.
I don't want to be. No, man. No, I don't like this.
You know what I'm saying?
You're messing up my background. You're pulling the curtain.
I'm pulling the curtain. You can't see nothing. Y'all, you see Rock and Roll Express.
You don't see my. Oh, I'm pulling my own curtain.
I'm gonna say you the one got the. I really kind of cleaned you up right there. You know what I'm saying? You got stands and lights all in the background. You know what I'm saying? I won't go call you out, but you know what I'm saying? Since you want to do it like that. Anyway, what's the name of this podcast, man?
Now let's begin the story.
That time, motherfuckers. Dub down, motherfuckers.
H-Town's finest 16 Shots podcast.
I'm lightning with the blam blam.
It is us. It is the 16 Shots podcast with Young James Boogie and AR Dub.
Tell me how you took it. I'm going to tell you what I meant.
Does Sting get his just due, or do they overlook Sting?
Sting. Look, I'm going to tell you something, bro. All the wrestlers that came over from WWE, FE, whatever you want to call it, depending on how old you are, they got slighted, bro. They got slighted. And that was purposeful. I believe it was purposeful. Ric Flair, hands down. Ric Flair is in your top 5
of wrestlers of all time.
It's got to be. It got to be. Got to be, right?
Is he better than Hogan?
Yeah, man. What's Hogan finishing move?
It's the leg drop.
What's Ric Flair finishing move?
He do a little strut, bro, and then he do like a little.
Come on, I'm from the man.
Ric Flair.
Where's this dude? Where's this dude that you talking about? Where's this dude that you talking about? That guy? Because you can bring him on. Because we could talk some W. I stayed.
What was Ric Flair's finishing move, bro?
The finger four leg lock, bro. Come on, man.
It was, bro. Yeah, it was. Or as The Rock calls it, the sharpshooter. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. He stole it though.
Yeah, nigga. The sharpshooter, nigga.
The sharpshooter is
Sharpshooter,
not
nigga.
Have you ever put one of your friends in a finger fold leg lock, bro?
Nah, nigga, we ain't play them gay games like that, bro.
Gay, nigga. You know how much that hurts to put a finger fold. Okay,
The walls of Jericho really don't hurt though, bro.
I don't look. You see, you keep going to those. See, everything in
Nigga,
the
you
WWE
older than me, bro. You older than me.
Respect my authority, not authority. Respect my age in this one, man. Just respect my age.
Hey
right?
man, on everything I love, bro. Hey man, fuck the WCW as the staff for record label and the motherfucker. Yo, fuck WCW, man. Not them whole ass niggas, bro.
WCW was that was the one, bro. That was like you can take any WCW move and apply it in real life. Like Ultimate Warrior ain't nothing but a coked up Lex Luger, bro.
I thought Lex Luger was coked up.
Well, they both are cooked up, but Lex Luger, there we go.
Oh, them
There we
niggas
go. The Rock and Roll Express, baby.
I remember
Two white
them
boys
dudes,
with
bro.
them dudes was the truth, man.
They look like
Them
they
dudes
were.
was the truth, man. Them dudes was the truth, man. We can go to we can go on a whole 80s thing right now. I feel like I'm going in and out when I back up. I'm trying a new setup, man. It's just, you see, I kind of slide in mic on these boys, you know what I'm saying? I got some shit going right now, you know what I'm saying? But, man, them boys was the truth, man. Shawn Michaels is the son. He's the Shawn Michaels. Any high flyer, white boy with energy is the son of the Rock and Roll Express, man. And I don't know who this guy you talk about is. I don't know him personally. The listener you said goes back and forth with Taz, but I would love to have him on so we can talk about some WCW. If he's a real wrestling fan, he will tell you that WCW is the heart. That era, that 84 to 91 era of WCW was the groundwork for everything we see now. There's no Rock. There's none of them. Like, do you know how big Goldberg was, bro?
And then see, Ron Goldberg was big in the 90s, though. Everyone knows who Goldberg was.
But Goldberg started he was big and he got big.
I know in WCW.
In WCW,
Yeah,
man.
nigga. I know that.
I mean, the Von Erichs, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby. What was his finishing move?
That nigga was old, bro. By the time I started watching wrestling, Dusty Rhodes was old. Nigga.
Dusty Rhodes, his finishing move with some hands, bro. He hit you with the boom, boom, boom. That he'll step back, he'll kiss it, and then finish you off. Boom. That was like, you know what I'm saying? Dusty Rhodes, trying to think, Sting, of course, changed the whole he came with the face paint. He changed the whole game with the face paint. Sting is before Ultimate Warrior.
The ultimate fucking warrior.
Ultimate fucking warrior. I'm the ultimate fucking warrior.
Hey, you know a lot of them WCW niggas dead though. Like Eddie Guerrero's dead.
Yeah.
Then the one homie that murdered his family, bro.
Yeah, he's a WCW dude too.
Yeah,
right.
They came over. I mean, Stone Cold. Half of them started in WCW. Stone Cold came from WCW.
Almost all of them did.
He was the ringmaster, and then he was a Hollywood blonde, and then he shaved his head and turned to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The Von Erichs, Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner. I can keep going, man.
Where did Jake the Snake come from?
He's WCW. I mean, he's WWF. He with the Iron Sheik, with Tidbit. He's with Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Well, hold on. I think you're forgetting the most important name in the WCW, bro.
Hulk Hogan?
No, Triple D, Diamond Dallas Page, bro. What's wrong with you?
He came from WCW, bro.
I said you're missing the most important name in WCW.
I'm not the most important name in WCW.
You don't think Diamond Dallas Page?
Sid Vicious and Diamond Dallas Page probably in the same. The Von Erichs are probably the biggest. The Four Horsemen, like Ric Flair is the biggest WCW name ever.
Woo!
Yeah. What I was saying, We was talking about. You said.
You wasn't a fan of Diamond Dallas Page?
I mean, he was alright, but like I said, him and Sid Vicious were kind of like the same character.
Nah, man. Sid Vicious made a nigga triple think about doing anything before you jumped off of anything. How you like?
I don't know about this, man.
It's not a good idea, bro. Let's not play this portion of wrestling, okay? Let's stay on the ground.
I mean, you talking about Booker T? You talking about Harlem? I mean, all them guys came from WCW, man. Karolinko, the Rabbit Wolverine. These are all WCW. You know, WCW. Like I said, and then let me.
Didn't Ken Shamrock come from WCW? But I feel like all the wrestlers started in WCW. All the modern wrestlers that we watched started in WCW. I feel like they did.
Let's go. It's halfway accurate. Let me go through the roster. Let's go through some of the rosters.
I feel like any roster you go through, you're gonna find both wrestlers who wrestle for both brands.
Yeah, but let's go 97 WCW. So we can see. Oh, I already see the face.
But that's what like Friday Night Nitro and all that shit, though, right?
Yeah, we're talking about Arn Anderson. We're talking about Goldberg. You're talking about Booker T. This is when Bret Hart got mad at WWF because of his brother's death, so he went over to WCW. You're talking about Chavo Guerrero Jr., Chris Benoit, Kurt Hennig, who came back over.
Whoa! I thought you was talking about like 80s.
No, I started 90, 97.
Oh shit. Well,
I can go. You want me to go? I can go back further.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't want you to go back further at all. Actually,
Dean Malenko.
Is that
Chris
the man
Jericho.
with a million moves? Dean Malenko.
Yes. Yeah. The American Dream does the road, baby. The aforementioned Diamond Dallas Page, Disco Inferno, Eddie Guerrero, Ernest Miller, who came back over to WWE. That's the black dude. At this time, they had Gene Okerlund, Hollywood Hogan, Greg Valentine, Jacqueline, Jeff Jarrett, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, which I was going to say before I would say, I want to say 92, 93, when in the heart of the Iranian Sheik and Hacksaw Jim Duggan beef on film, on tape, they got caught in Houston in a car high on crack together. Jimmy
Why
Hart,
you gotta point that shit out?
because it's hilarious that on the screen they beefing heavy, but then leaving the same get caught together smoking crack. And I'm not saying that crack is the thing. I'm just saying that getting high together, it was all an act. We're talking about Kevin Nash. We're talking about Lex Luger, Ming, Mike Rotunda, of course, Miss Elizabeth and Randy Savage, Psychosis, Rey Mysterio, Ric Flair, Rick Rude, Ravishing Rick Rude, Rick Steiner, Roddy Piper, this is 97, Scott Hall, R.I.P., Scott Steiner, Sensational Sherry, Stevie Ray, Booker T, I said him, Sting, Styx, The Barbarian, Ted DiBiase, The $1 Million Man, Vincent, Rap. That's 97.
Okay.
I didn't even go to the 87 roster. That shit probably great. But I wanted to say before that, to premise it, I did stay in Georgia for a minute, and even how we had the Sam Houston Coliseum on Saturdays in Houston on 39. That's how they had the same situation, but on TNT, because TNT was it was like a Georgia network. So they used to have it was like they regular TV, you know what I'm saying, and they would have WCW on there. Yeah. So you get inundated with all the WCW. But man, WCW was boy. Let's go 1993.
No, I don't. We don't want to do that.
You just hating because you didn't know about wrestling at that time?
No, it's wrestling, bro. I mean, how long can we talk about wrestling?
Bro, I talk wrestling all night, bro.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
All night. World Championship Wrestling. You're talking about Barry Windham. You're talking about Bill Pillum. You're talking about Brian Knobbs, Cactus Jack. This is 94 roster. You're talking about Dustin Rhodes. You're talking about Jesse Ventura.
Wait, whoa, whoa,
Harley-
whoa, whoa. I thought he was
Yeah.
Cactus Jack in ECW or when he was doing that hardcore shit.
Cactus Jack. Okay, so ECW was a spinoff of WCW.
No, but I said that wrong. I meant I thought he was Cactus Jack when he was overseas doing that hardcore shit.
He might have been, but he was Cactus Jack.
I thought he was just Well, I know he brought the. So I know he brought the character in and out. I thought like he was Mick Foley or Mankind with WCW mainly, and then when he was doing that hardcore shit.
Mankind was WWF.
So he brought Mankind over at WWF.
He started Mankind
At WWF. Okay.
Yeah, he's Mick Foley. Of course, some of these names like
I know
Harley
that
Race.
Japanese shit. When he was doing that Japanese shit, that's when that Cactus Jack shit was popping for him. When they was hitting niggas with barbed wired bats, you couldn't pay me to do no shit like that, bro.
The Big Boss Man.
I hated the Big Boss Man, bro. I fucking hated the Big Boss Man. And this sounds bad, but every time I saw him wrestle, I wanted someone to decapitate him because I felt like every time I feel like he just called all black people niggas at all time, bro. Like every time I seen the Big Boss Man, it's somebody called Big Boss Man, big white boy in a prison guard uniform calling himself the Big Boss Man. I know he's called somebody a nigga before because he was a real prison guard, bro. Did you know that?
Was he?
Yes.
No, I didn't know.
His background, he was a real prison guard.
Speaking of real prison guards, my transition game is 100, by the way.
Rose.
Yeah. So
The boss of all bosses.
Gilly the Kid and Rose
not a house of bull.
have been having a back and forth.
I'm gonna say it, bro. Gilly from time to time be a bitch ass nigga. I'm not saying he is a bitch ass nigga. I don't know Gilly the Kid I'm sorry, Gilly the King. I don't know him personally. I feel like
The King.
Oh no, you can't. He don't refer to himself as Gilly the Kid no more, bro.
Oh, you Billy the King?
Yeah,
Gilly the King?
He calls him Gilly the King, bro.
I love Lil Wayne when he said, "I'm not referred to Willie the Squid." I love that line. That was a hard line, bro. That was hard.
All I'm saying is, I think 93% of everything Gilly does is antics. So I'm not taking the beef that serious on Gilly's part. I think it was just I originally thought it was just, for likes and views. But then I forgot that Gilly is cool with Birdman. With I don't know how cool he is with Birdman, but I know he's cool with Wack. I'm assuming he's cool with Birdman still too.
When I think about it, keep going.
I'm just saying, I think it's all antics. So that's why I don't think he's a real bitch ass nigga. Just antic wise, he be acting like a little biatch sometimes.
I'm gonna throw some names at you, bro. Tell me what you think about these names. Larry Zbyszko.
Are we talking about wrestling again?
Let me throw some names. Larry Zbyszko.
Nigga, I don't know who that is. I thought we was talking about, black culture.
Abdullah the Butcher.
I'm the boss of all bosses. I don't know what it is.
Bam. I know for years in your life you thought that Bam Bam Bigelow and the Big Boss Man was the same person.
Never did, because Bam Bam Bigelow had a cool little shoulder pad situation. He would come out there. I wanted one of them shits, bro. You remember we had the big mask situation? Bam Bam Bigelow, the white boy with the crazy tats on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like a little
I keep forgetting.
garb he used to come out in, bro.
You're a WWF, WWE type dude. I'm a WCW, NWA type dude.
NWA.
Okay. Yeah.
Niggas with attitudes.
Nah, if I'm trying to say it was the National Wrestling Association before it was WCW, it was NW Ric Flair. But anyway, so Gilly
But we've already established that you're older than me, bro.
Man, look.
I may have more gray in my beard because I don't Beijing it up, but you older than me. Keep going. What you got?
The silence is me. The silence is me. I'm recollecting myself. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it G.
Your lady has already come on here and said you use something. If you're a boss like me, you just let the grays be in your beard. Lemon pepper.
I'm gonna say, right now I'm on a wild turkey. wild turkey, but even though I'm on a wild turkey, you know, what's not wild is my face. I know you can see me kind of shine a little bit. That's because I'm using this Nourish. This Nourish, man. Oh my God, this Nourish is keeping my face looking wonderful, man. I've had all kind of compliments over the last couple of weeks about, you know, like, what you say on your head and your face? I'm like, man, that Nourish by Overlay, man, it's doing me good, man. Look it up, man. Google
Nourish
it, man.
by Overlay.
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 OVALE. Overlay. Or maybe it's Oval. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you're saying it wrong.
Okay, that's cool, but I'm saying it grammatically correct. I don't know if it's, you know, I mess up sometimes, you know, but Nourished by Overlay.
I do have a question.
What's up?
If it's someone's name, how can you say you're saying it grammatically correct if you don't know how they grammatically pronounce it?
Well, grammatically,
I know what it means, but I'm saying they created it, so it's gonna sound how they want it to sound, and they're gonna tell you this is correct.
Yeah, what they're saying is correct, and just like the word, was like Sade, grammatically it's Sade, Sadie, or Sade, but
You got.
See what I'm saying?
I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm wrong.
No, it's not about Ross. It's just, different.
No, I
ways
just
of
said you
looking
got a
at
point. You're right. I'm wrong. Now, bring up your. I feel like you finna cape for Gilly, so go ahead, cape for this nigga, man.
I'm for the cape. I'm not for the cape. I'm just saying that to me, I think that Gilly, again, like it's funny that his whole thing is Gilly got mad because he felt like Ross said something in his comments about, and he's like, I'm gonna get on you
About his who?
the mess. Ross said something in the comments when Gilly was saying something, and then Gilly came back and was like, these old dudes trying to get they past their prime and doing anything for relevance.
Oh, yeah. Because he was in the little interview with the little. Who was the dude? He was the producer he was interviewing.
I forget.
Yeah, but I mean, it kind of sounded stupid because he was like, these old niggas do anything. Talking about he buying cows. He didn't realize that the man has this ranch type house with livestock on it. But maybe it's some New York shit. New York niggas, they don't know nothing about livestock and shit like that.
That too, but what the funny part is that he then turned around and was like, I was on the same label with you, and you ain't what you said you was. You was like, we on the same label at one point, which they were, and he was like, oh, you ain't what you said you was, and this, that, and the other. I'm like,
what do you mean by that?
Well, he was saying that he tried to make it seem like Ross was coming to the label and doing songs in the morning, and then going in the afternoon and working in the jailhouse.
So,
which is not true.
It ain't true, but so.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, more importantly, if that's the truth, how real are you to be going along with it? How if I see some fakeness going on in my label, something that's I'm associated with, and I'm just like, well, I'm never talk about it because so really you complacent with the bullshit. So really that implicates you as well.
But if that's the case, he got to tell them 98.3% of all rappers. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Nah, nigga. Don't do that.
Why you gonna call rappers fake, bro? Why?
Nah, don't do that, bro.
Are you fake?
Yeah, I'm fake. Well, no, right now.
No, I'm sorry. Period.
No, I'm not fake.
Yeah,
but I'm saying 98% of rappers ain't living what they rapping. Now they may be telling you a story through the lens of something that they saw, maybe some experiences through people that they've been around intimately, closely, or just seeing those things happen in their area. But them doing it, no, nigga, have fun, be lying.
But why? So,
and you've come on here before and said that exact same thing.
No,
yes, you
I've
have.
said
100%. Yes, you have.
I don't think so.
I know so. We record this thing. You can go back. Matter of fact, hey guys,
you can't take my sayings.
Hey guys,
you can't take my sayings.
We record this thing, so if you guys want to go back, if any of our listeners want to go back and fact check this, you can go all the way from episode 158 to episode 1. South Africa's Most Wanted. There was a time where Bug got on this pod, and at the beginning of every pod, the first thing he said was, "Tell them what you said, Bug."
I don't know. You tell me, I forget, man. You the one quoting, giving.
Niggas is stupid. And then from there, he went and told us why niggas was stupid. And 98% of the time, it was a rapper that was stupid.
I mean, but rappers ain't the only niggas on the planet, man. But okay. But I'm saying is like, what I'm saying is like, okay, there's a fine line, and this is so interesting. I'm gonna have a 17, maybe 29 second point of just being honest, clear, and honest, and just all this. It's a fine line.
What you say, niggas?
It's a fine line that artistry and artists walk, whether it be a rapper or a painter or anybody. Like let's say I draw a threesome. I draw somebody, a girl giving head and another girl, you know what I'm saying, eating a girl and getting A for the back, right?
Yeah.
There's a line in there that's like, okay, is this picture pornography? Is this picture art? There's a line, right? And so now
can be both.
It can be both.
Yeah.
It can be all three things. It can be pornography. It can be art. It can be just random. And so the viewer has the opinion. That's what the thing about art makes it so special, is that the viewer has the right to distinguish what it is. Now, what makes it messed up and makes it, and what's unfair, is that there's so many times when people who are not congruent, or people who are not immersed in said culture, have a commentary on said art.
But hold on.
So
in the example that we're speaking of, when you're talking about your artist who drew the painting of the threesome, in the vein that we're speaking of, we're saying that artist draw that picture because they firsthand experienced it doing the act, or are they giving you a reflection of something that they've seen and been around? They might not have necessarily lived the experience personally, but they've heard of the story or they've seen it. So they just depicted what they heard or saw through the lens of someone else.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that does. Okay, I'm not saying I know the answer. I'm asking you.
And what I'm saying is that doesn't make that artist not real, because they didn't have the threesome.
Yeah,
they're giving you a real experience from something that they've heard firsthand from someone, or they actually lived it. But they're painting a picture for you to view as art.
And that's what I'm saying. And like, so, like I said, what makes it so unique is that there's people who have no connection to this art or to this medium, who have commentary. Like, okay, it's cool to say that this is whatever you want to call it, but you don't have no connection to the art. So how do you really just be
but
like?
How do you know they don't have a connection to the art though?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because when the great American poet Tupac Amaru Shakur said, "Dolores Tucker, you're a motherfucker. Instead of trying to help a nigga, you want to hurt a brother." He went on to talk about Bob Dole and these people who are not immersed in the culture, who have commentary about the culture. So it's unfair for me to be not a part of the culture, but then have a commentary on it, and not only a commentary, but a definitive commentary to say that this is bad, or this is that. But you don't even understand the culture. It's like me going like.
So let me play devil's advocate.
Oh, go ahead.
So let's say if I have someone who's depicting some art. Once said person puts the art out, it's out for interpretation to the world. Am I correct? So people are going to critique it and judge it. Some are going to like it. Some are going to hate it. Some are not going to have an opinion either way. I think the line that Pac spoke about is the people who criticize without trying to learn about the culture it came from.
You got. I'm saying, fuck trying. How? Like, watch this.
So, are you a fan? Are you a fan of classical music?
A fan is strong. a listener at times is yeah.
All right, so let's act like you're not a fan of classical music. Can we
Okay,
do
fuck classical. I hate that
right.
shit. It's just slow.
Now, what? So you hate classical music. How do you approach critiquing or talking to someone who is a fan of classical music, but you don't even understand it? So how would you approach it?
Well, I'm saying that well in that scenario to placate what you're saying and also what I'm saying, if I come and be like, man, that shit too slow, I hate that shit, right? And I'm not trying to understand it. I'm giving my opinion on it and giving it and labeling it something, but I don't have no idea about what it is. I don't understand the intricacies of what it took to make classical music. I was gonna go the same way you going. I'm like, if I drew two people having sex or whatever I did over here, they'll call it pornography. And a picture of David, I'm talking about David, David, the naked dude with the what's call it, the Greek statues be butt naked all the time, but that's art though. The Medusa with her tits out and topless, that's art. If I drew a picture of a black woman naked with her tits out with an afro, that's pornography. But
not all the time. That's not true.
Hold up, the Ohio Players cover with the fire, the honey. That's soft pornography.
It is?
But the exact, yeah.
Who said that?
I'm saying that's what it's considered.
Oh, I
Like,
didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I said that.
we've
I
had
said
this
that because I said that shit was so fire to me as a child. It was soft porn.
But
I wasn't categorizing it like that. Like I would look at it as art. I would hope most people categorize it as art.
It's not, because they, once again, just being 100% in real, there are a bunch of parents to be like, why you got that girl with her titties out? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. They don't talk about the Ohio Players covers as works of art. They say they had a bunch of fine black women on there, but in the same breath, they talk about the exact same picture when it's a Greek goddess as, oh, look at this Venus de Milo, look at this so and so, look at this so and so. It's the interpretation is the connotation. Interpretation takes on different meanings based on the viewer. So for whatever reason, when it's a certain color, oh, that's pornography. That's not to be looked at. But the exact same picture with a different face on there is art. The exact, like literally, if I take an Ohio Players cover and put it next to some Greek, I gotta go to any Apple dentist in Houston.
Apple dentist? That's a thing.
Apple dentist is a huge
like Apple, like APPLE, Apple.
Google it.
No, I'm not tripping.
Yeah. Apple dentist is a what's it called? Like McDonald's. It's a
chain, a franchise.
A chain of dentistry.
It's like Mint
Houston,
Dentistries.
Right? Exactly. If I go to any Apple dentist in Houston, around the building are statues of half-naked women. In Houston, across the street from schools, across the street from community centers, across the street from churches, is women with their breasts out. Nothing is said about it. I took that same exact thing and put an afro on it and put it across school. I guarantee we haven't even seen that because they won't let it happen. What I'm saying is we allow entities to dictate how we see things. We allow entities to be like, that's porn, that's not porn. That's art, that's not art. So going all the way back to the to artistry, it's just unique the way that we see things. You know what I'm saying? It's very unique. And
so if that's the case, why does Gilly even have something to say about Ross and what he was doing?
Because Gilly want views, bro. And
that's what I said at first, though.
And Gilly is also Gilly is okay. Let's call it a spade a spade. Gilly is relevant because he represents everyday guy. He's not a spectacular talent as far as rapping. He has an ability to rap. He's not the greatest. He's not the worst though. He has an ability. He has a talent, but he's no Wayne. He's no Jay-Z. He's no David Banner. He's not a rapper that like. Can you name 3 Gilly songs?
I can't name one.
Exactly. So I'm not saying I'm not me either. What I'm saying is, and I listen to rap. I listen to rap.
Listen to rap.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Gilly's recent relevancy right now is because his cousin. Yeah, because when you really when you really get down and listen to the interviews, Gilly, it's a funny dynamic because they be going back and forth like they dislike each other, but they don't. But Gilly is more antics than Rollo. Rollo actually be giving you like he be dropping jewels, bro. When they really sit there and have real conversation.
Rollo has substance. Gilly doesn't.
Exactly. That's why I say like his recent relevancy. If it was just Gilly by itself, he wouldn't $1 million worth of game, whatever they call it, wouldn't be what it is. But I do think that Rollo can actually hold his own platform and have the exact same success, if not more, without Gilly. Yes.
I mean, Rollo's story is real. You know what I'm saying? Rollo's story is real, and Gilly's story is real as well.
And that's not taking away from any of Gilly's talent, because I know he made his way in hip hop off of his pen more than his actual songs.
You think so?
Yeah, he penned some shit for some people.
For who?
Oh, I don't know for who. I just know he penned some shit for some people. I know he's penned some things. If you let him tell it, he penned all of the shit for Wayne. But the truth is, he wrote some hooks.
I don't think he did that.
I think he did a little bit of that.
Because like he said, if you doing all that, do it for yourself.
Well, whoa. I mean, let's keep it a buck. You can write, Boog. You can go write the most firest of fire songs, and your delivery of said lyrics might not be top tier. And you can take them same lyrics, and you can give them to I don't know. I'm gonna say Drake. I'm not picking on Drake, but you can write a. I'm not hating on Drake. Listen to what I'm saying.
On this show.
Listen to what I'm saying. You can write a song, you can write a verse, and you can spit said verse, and it be mediocre.
Okay.
And you can give said same verse to Kanye, and it's a hit.
I say maybe.
It's not a maybe to it. We have examples of it right now. The people who write for Cardi and Meg are dudes. They write these songs, bro, and they pen these songs and give them to Cardi. They give them to Meg. If they rap them, it's not gonna be the same. But when Cardi gets on it, she gives her personality, what pockets she can hop into, it's a hit. If that's the case, like you wouldn't have people who write. Tank writes songs, bro. Neo writes songs for people.
Mm-hmm. But I think you're skipping a part of that. Well, for the Meg and the guys thing, one of the reasons why the guys' songs works is because they're writing songs for women from a guy's perspective. Let me finish. They're writing songs for women, right? I'm writing a song for this female, but I'm not writing it from a female perspective. I'm writing it from how a guy would feel a woman should say it. Rhapsody and Rem, who had a song on Primo's last EP, came out last week, right?
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Ain't 5 songs. How you missed 5 songs? But Rhapsody and Rem have a song. Nas has a song. I forgot who else has a song, but it's Wayne. Is Rhapsody and Rem, Wayne and Slick Rick, Nas. That's 3 and 2 more. Joey, I think Badass got 1 too. But what I'm saying is, because hip hop has such a bravado to it, such a masculine energy to it. If I have a guy who's writing for a woman with the bravado on it, it's gonna come off. So when they're writing their songs, and they're writing from a guy bravado, and they're not special, it's not going to do well.
What you mean they're not special?
Do you think that it's not you think, the guys who have been associated with penning Cardi's music, their projects haven't been special. They have all had projects.
Yeah.
And they weren't special because they're not special guy rappers.
Book, all I said was you can be able to write a song that's fire, but the way you deliver it might not be special. That's what I said. But I can write a song. I can write a fire song and hand it to someone else, and what that person does with the song is different. Look, I can be an R&B singer, and I can be able to sing, and I can write a song.
Okay.
But I won't be able to do what, I don't know, Michael Jackson could do with a song. Or I might not be able to do. Look, you can write a song
Here comes the beef.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I can be an R&B singer and I can write a song for Omarion.
Yeah.
And Omarion can sing the song and I can give it to Usher. And Usher can sing the exact same song.
Okay.
When Usher sings it, it might be a hit. When Omarion sings it, it might be mid because they still do different things. One can sing better than the other. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have a pocket that might put some sauce on it that the other person didn't think of. It's the same way with rap. You can write a song book.
I disagree.
What do you mean? It's examples of it everywhere.
Watch this.
Some people are just
Michael Jackson.
No, listen. No. Let me finish. Some people are just exceptional at rap. Jadakiss can rap a verse, and Consequence can rap a verse. Mm-hmm. And Jada's voice, delivery, pocket, he can hop into it. That song might be 5 times better than what Consequence's song might be, or what my son's song might be. So there is art to it. So there is talent involved, delivery, the pocket you can hop in, how you can deliver said lyrics. There is an art to it where someone can write a song and it's mid, someone can take that same song and it'd be 100% fire.
100% disagree.
Okay,
I'm gonna show you examples. Michael Jackson on his Invincible album, right? Invincible. That's I think one of the last albums he did. Song on there was called Butterflies. It was written by Marsha Ambrosia and I forgot the other girl's name. That's messed up, but it was written by Poetry. They were on the song when Michael Jackson did it. They backdoored on their next album and did the exact same song. Exact same song that they wrote and sang it. And the consensus among listeners was like, "Ooh, they kind of killed it." Right? Keep going forward. You said Tank, Neo, these guys, they do write songs for others. But they have the meat they have written songs for themselves that were top 10 hits.
So you're gonna sit here and tell me? So are you telling me that there is no way that a rapper can say, you know what, I'll write songs, and another rapper that they wrote the song for, can take said song and make a better song than they would have?
Show me an example.
Sahara the Prince, Consequence.
Wait, well, hold on. Show me. Okay. You're wrong twice. You're wrong twice. I'm not wrong twice.
You have examples of this, book.
What song
you can't tell me. You can't
in the top 10.
You can't tell me.
What top 10 song has Consequence? Because Consequence had.
What you mean?
Consequence song?
Did Consequence actually rap himself? You tell me.
Rap was top 10.
You tell me.
The only song that Consequence probably rapped on that was charted was probably Ride Slow and Brand New, which both had Kanye on it.
But who does Consequence write for? Who do we know he writes for?
But what song does he have? You're saying what he does. I agree with you, but I'm telling me, you show me the proof that he can do it by himself without him.
I didn't say he could. That's my whole argument, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying that's what I'm not saying that the rapper can do it without the main person they're writing for. That's what I'm saying. You twisted.
I'm saying they can.
Okay, so you name me the songs.
I'm saying Neo has songs that Neo wrote, Neo produced that blew up. Tank, he wrote his song. I'm saying that.
Well, time out now. Now Neo and Tank are different. They're different examples because these are actually superstar R&B singers.
Time out. Neo was a writer first.
Does Neo not have hits?
That's what I'm saying. He was a writer first.
So all right, stop. Let's keep it a buck. Neo compared to Gilly. Who was this?
That's what I'm saying.
Neo compared to Gilly. Okay then.
Gilly was an artist first.
I don't care what came first, Bug. We're not talking about if you were an artist first and a writer second, or if you're a writer first and an artist second. All we said was there are people in the industry who can write for others, and those things that they wrote for others can be a better project than what they do for themselves. That's what the initial argument was.
I disagree.
Now, when you start naming names of artists and all that other shit, is different because yes, Neo is a writer first who makes hits. Yes or no?
So yes, but name me a person who writes hits who can't make hits for themselves.
You just talk. How many top 10 albums or songs does Consequence have?
By himself?
By himself. Give me how many top 10 albums Consequence got by himself?
None. No
now
songs.
Tell me how many top 10 albums does Kanye West have?
All of them.
But we know for a fact that Consequence is a writer for Kanye West. Yes or no?
A writer? Yes.
Yes or no?
I say yes.
So that's one example right there, bro.
But no, I'm saying.
Okay, let's keep it going. How many? No. I'm not staying there. I'm giving you examples. You asked me for examples. I'm giving you examples.
That's what I'm saying. So
all right, stay on Consequence.
Hold up. That means that Consequence is not a good rapper, bro.
JB, that's what I said from the first sentence I talked about this. That is what I said from sentence 1, bro. So what are you talking about?
I'm saying that we can't say that. What I'm saying is that Gilly is not a good rapper.
That's what I said from sentence 1. So what are you talking about?
So hold up. So his whole shit is not predicated upon, oh, I'm a good rapper, I just write for others. His whole shit is, I'm not a good rapper. I can help others, but I'm not a good rapper.
That's what we said from sentence 1. So what are you arguing?
No, you said
that is no. That's what I said from sentence 1. I said Gilly be writing for niggas because Gilly can't rap, and then I said I can't name one Gilly song, bro. That's what I said. So what are you talking about?
I'm saying that if I'm a good rapper, if I can rap, then I have the ability to write for others. I have my own pocket. It's not that I'm writing a song and Cardi B can hop in some pockets. It's that I'm writing a song for a woman in a man's pocket and it's working for her.
You moved the goalpost because that ain't what we was talking about. So you moved the goal.
I didn't say Cardi B.
Time out, book. You moved the goalpost. That ain't what we talked about. I use Cardi B. No, listen to what I'm saying.
Cardi B?
You listen to what I'm saying. I use Cardi B as an example of someone who has a writer who writes a song for her and she made it a hit. I don't give a fuck what context the writer wrote the song in. That's something that makes that person a good writer, that they can sit down and pen something for an artist where they can be able to hit it from a different angle or perspective, whatever you want to call it. The original conversation. The original conversation.
Let me clarify.
The original conversation and point that we were trying to make was Gilly was not a good rapper, but he was a good writer for other rappers.
Okay.
That's what we talked about.
Let me clarify, sir. My point was that I'm saying that the people that write for Cardi, it's not because Cardi is the engine. It's because Cardi is a female.
No one said Cardi was the engine.
No, I'm saying Cardi is a female, and these guys that are writing for Cardi are giving her male perspectives. Like, same with Kim. The same with Kim.
Kim who?
You think that Lil' Kim?
They say Lil' Kim wrote most of her shit.
They lied to you.
They ain't lied to me, then they lied to us. They say Lil' Kim wrote most of her shit.
If you think that Lil' Kim came up with I can swallow a Coke bottle or a Sprite can or whatever she said. Like, no, that was big. It's a man's perspective. It's a man's perspective, and that's why men gravitate to it.
All right, but that ain't what we're talking about though. So stick to what we stick to the original. Stick to the original point we was talking about because you're moving the goalposts.
Hold up, no. The original thing I said was those guys that are writing for Cardi. It's not because Cardi can say it differently, and that's what makes it pop. It's because they're guys. They're coming from a guy's perspective. She's a girl, so it's kind of like it's like wool over your eyes. Like Cardi's saying it, she's saying these things, but really, same with Meg Thee Stallion, same with Erica Banks, same with most of these newer chicks. It's really a guy's perspective. They're saying it from a guy's perspective with a chick's voice. That's why it sounds the way it does. Like, no self-respecting, no forward-thinking female is really going to talk like that. That's why you don't hear Rhapsody on songs with Meg Thee Stallion. That's why you don't hear Rhapsody on songs with Erica Banks. That's why you don't see Rhapsody on songs with these certain females, because Rhapsody writes her stuff. She's coming from a female's perspective and spitting. They got a guy in the background telling them what to say. So it's going to clash when it comes together. I
agree with all that. And I actually made that point about Rhapsody many, many moons ago, and you shot that shit down because you, for some reason,
stop the cap.
What you mean stop? No, we record this, nigga.
I put you on captain. What you talking about?
You did not put me on no motherfucking Rhapsody, bro. Don't sit here and tell that. Don't sit here and tell that bullshit ass lie, nigga. So you ain't tell me shit about Rhapsody, nigga. Nigga, I got the last 3 to 4 albums of Rhapsody in my phone. I asked you, hey man, how you felt about Layla's Wisdom, bro? Oh, I don't know. I hear that bullshit. I say, so you ain't like the track with her and Queen Latifah? And then that's when you started your Queen Latifah slander, nigga. That's what I'm saying, bro. And furthermore, how is it bullshitting you ain't heard it?
Don't be furthermore me, nigga.
How is it bullshitting you ain't even heard it?
Don't be furthermore me, nigga.
And furthermore, this ain't even what we was talking about. And that's what I'm saying, bro. You be moving the goalposts and don't even realize what the fuck you be doing, bro.
I ain't moving no goalposts.
You move the goalposts because we want to talk about none of that shit. We were talking about
female rappers.
No, we weren't talking about female rappers. We were talking about the rapper who can't fucking rap and write raps for people who can fucking rap. I used an example of Cardi. I don't give a fuck. I don't. No. I don't care if he's writing it from a male's perspective. The fact of the matter is, the nigga wrote a song for Cardi. Cardi can deliver it. They went and got a fire-ass producer. They put the machine behind it, and it made a hit. And he can write that same rap from a male's perspective for random thought number 3, and the shit ain't gonna sound the same.
Yeah, because it's gonna pop.
It's not gonna sound the same. No, it's not gonna sound the same, bro.
Can I give you proof that it works?
Give me proof that it works, and I'm gonna give you proof it don't. Go ahead.
Erica Banks.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Your fault, man. She got like number 27, 29 song in the country, bro. What she sing? What she rap? What does she say? She's the artist that picked up behind Meg Thee Stallion. That's the girl from Dallas that
the chick that sound like the chick that so Carl Crawford was making she sound just like Meg. I can make another Meg. That's her, right?
I wouldn't.
I know who Glorilla. I know who Glorilla is, or Glorilla. What's a Glorilla? I know who Glorilla is. Glorilla. I know who that is.
What song she got?
The I don't need fake nigga fuck boy type shit.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Hey, you know what? You wouldn't have that energy if you was in person with me though, bro.
This is why you always go there. Let's fight, man. Let's just fight, bro.
You don't
got a bad box up, man. I got a bad box up. Let's fight.
You don't want to fight, bro, because your energy be different in person, bro. And it's cool. I'll be home in 2 months. I'll be home in 2 months, bro.
Back, man. I'm finna be.
You ain't finna be doing shit, nigga. You ain't gonna be doing shit, nigga.
You talking about moving the goalposts? We having a conversation.
No, because you do that shit, bro. But you know what? I'm sorry.
You do it on purpose.
I'm sorry.
We talking about music, man.
I'm sorry.
You talking about boxing.
I'm sorry.
But I'm not.
Sorry because I forgot that you said at the beginning of the pod before we press record, your goal was to piss me off tonight,
I said that,
and I'm not gonna fall for it.
Look. Anyway, like I was gonna say, sir.
You did say that. You literally said your goal was to piss me off tonight.
Anyway, as I was going to say, sir.
What you got next, sir?
What you say, nigga?
What you
can
got
we close
next?
us off?
It's closed off.
No, it's not, bro. You did
It's closed off.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just say
Gunshots close it off. That means I just
Used to
murdered.
bully, man.
That means I
You used to
just.
bully
That
him,
means
bro.
I just murdered that topic. What's
you
next?
used to bullying things, bro.
What you got next?
But see, I'm a bully as. Let's talk about pettiness, bro. It's about how petty do you think you are? Because you be trying to be petty, man. I've heard from many people, many perspectives of many things, but I feel like you are. What do you? Let me ask you this. What do you think your petty scale
I'm
is?
petty as
on
fuck.
On a 1 to 10.
A 35.
A 35.
The problem is this though. The problem is I'm not an asshole, and I don't like to see people hurt. So, yeah, I don't like to see people hurt.
You're not a what?
I'm not an asshole.
I mean, so you're okay. Hold up. You're saying you're empathetic and sympathetic to people's feelings,
I
which
am.
is honorable and true.
You said it's
But-
not true?
That doesn't. I mean, no, I said empathetic. I said that's true, but that doesn't take away from the fact that you might move in a certain direction.
I'm
or move in a
100%
certain
petty,
way.
bro. I am king. I wish my goal
Yeah,
is
you
to
can't be both.
No. My goal is to be as petty as someone like I wish that I could be as petty as 50 Cent, bro. Or as petty as Drake. Drake and 50 are like pettiness goals. The problem is I try not to be an asshole. I try not to be an asshole,
Why?
bro.
Why?
Cause it's
You
not,
try not to be.
I try
or-
not to be an asshole.
Okay, your closest friends, would they use those words to describe your actions at times?
I don't think my
Asshole-ish.
closest friends would say I'm an asshole. I don't think they would.
Why not?
You think I'm an
Why
asshole?
not? I'm not saying you are.
I'm
no,
asking
not
you.
saying
You're one of
are,
my
you're
closest
not. I'm
friends.
just tell-
Do you think I'm an
No,
asshole?
listen what I'm saying. Let me finish, bro. I'm going to answer your question. I will answer your question. I promise I will. But I want you to tell the people I will. I promise I will. But I'm saying is I want you to tell the people why they would not say that about you. You told me, you said because you care about people's feelings, but I'm saying your closest friends would say that because they see me do this, or because I always do this, or 'cause I'm just we're partying right now, bro. Just roll with me. Don't take it personal, man.
So why you gotta say don't take it personal?
See, man, because man, I want you to keep.
I mean, I think my closest friends would see that I live my life by the examples. That I live what I say more than just saying I'm gonna do something. So, even if you do something or say something or try to move to the left, and I have a situation or I'm a part of a situation, I'ma still include you in it. I could be petty and say, "No, you over there, so you stay over there." But instead,
I feel like talking about our brother, bro. And I'm
not talking about one person. I am still usually.
brother, man. I'm finna get on you.
I am still usually like the voice of reason from time to time. Like I'll be like,
okay.
maybe we should do this, bro. We shouldn't do that. Like, nah, let's go ahead and do. I'm gonna do the right thing,
Where's
bro.
Jason, man?
I talked to him the other day.
Where's Jason, man?
He working, bro. He working.
How is he doing, man?
You doing
I
good.
know
He
he's working. I know. I have a very good understanding of what he's doing right now.
What is he doing?
He's back in the oil and gas.
He is.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we need to get him back, in a conversation. I ain't talked to him in a minute, man. But all that being said, I say that because I feel like me and Jason are cut some of the same cloth in ways. I feel like that you and the King are cut in the same cloth in some ways. I feel like that me and you are cutting cloth in the same ways. I feel like Jason and Kev, I feel like we all have pieces of each other, different, if it's a checkerboard, we fit in different ways, with each other.
Kevin will act on the
That
pettiness
is
that I want to act on, but I don't have the heart to act on the pettiness. But he will.
Is Kevin pettier than you?
Kevin is pettier than me.
Hate to see. I always say the head, the king, or you put a person's government out there.
You said his name first, so I thought it was cool.
I did, and you roll with it.
I mean, you said his name first.
We talk about Kevin Knox. We could talk about Kevin Cox. Kevin Knox.
I don't know
the guy
about
from
that
the
Kevin
Knicks.
Cox. All I'm saying is that the king,
That's a whole poor name, no, huh? Kevin Cox.
the king. Nah, Mo Cheeks is the best name because he could have opened up a strip club, but. No, man. The king acts on his pettiness more than I do. I might aspire, like if I act on my pettiness the way I truly want to, I might be the most pettiest nigga alive. But, you know, I'd be like, damn, that's fucked up. I can't do that. I be want to, bro. I be want to do the most pettiest of pettiest things, and then I'll be like, man, that's fucked up. That might put this person in a bad
Hell
spot.
no. You can't say that shit, man.
I can't say what?
I piss on your opinion right now, bro. I throw
Okay.
stones and I throw.
So you think I'm petty?
oil.
So what is your take?
I know you're petty, but I'm saying like you talking about. Well, I won't do that, man, because you continuously, repeatedly be trying to throw me under the bus, man.
All right.
Every episode.
Can we have a real conversation about this?
Keep going.
All right. So this is the truth about
Look.
this is the truth about the throwing you under the bus that you claim I do.
All the way under the bus.
85% of the time, you put yourself in this situation.
See, you know what I'm saying? That you ain't want to help me out. Be like, dog, bro. Like,
How am I supposed to help you out with some of the shit you do, though?
When you was making a step that I felt like might put you, I was like, hey, bro, nah, man, no, it's not. I literally was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. No, stop, Bruce. I go out of my way to protect my brother, but you be like, for content. In your head, you be like, content.
Bro, I'm out here flirting with hoes for content, and I'm married, bro. You, however,
yeah. Hold on. Stop there. But you know that when you're doing that, you've already had the conversation with the female.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In the world that you're trying to put me in, I'm supposedly this free balling, free willing, whatever.
This is the problem. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's fucked up for you. Because of you, nigga. It ain't because of me. I didn't invite two females that I might have.
There you
been.
go to the same. You keep going to that same situation.
If we can't talk about examples, then we can't talk about it though.
We could talk about examples. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you be.
I'm not the one, who is bringing people on that I may or may not be involved in with at the same time, and also. I'm not.
But I said 100 times, I'm not.
No.
You. Nah, that's not what it is.
See, and this the
that's
other
not
piece.
what it is.
But see, this other piece though.
It seemed like
no. See, this other piece.
See, you can't.
No.
You can't hide your emotions.
You won't let me finish. You won't let me finish though.
You got the smirk, bro.
No, because you full of shit. Now I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm full of shit. Why you smirking if I'm full of shit?
Because it's funny. You're full of shit. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why I'm full of shit?
You're full of shit because in your mind,
in my mind,
nothing's going on. But in they mind, everything's going on. Bro, you on some real shit, bro. You brought 4 to 5 prospects on here.
See what I'm saying?
I don't know how else to say it, bro. You've brought 4 to 5 of your prospects on here, bro.
What I'm saying?
And then you get mad. You get mad when conversations. You get mad when conversations are had, and then they go back and listen to the pod, and then they be like, "Oh my God, what? I thought I was the one." No, bro, you're not the one.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
But you bring them on the pod.
Hey, but you know what?
You brought them on the pod.
They can't tell my face right now.
I would be throwing you under the bus. If I brought females on the pod that you may or may not be involved with, and then it's a shock like, oh shit, Dubb done brought this young lady on this pod, and I got a situation over here and I got a situation over there. That's throwing you under the bus. But when you bring the young ladies on the pod and then the truth starts to come out, that's on you. Now, I might piss on the flames because it's fun potting. So I admit that. I will piss on the flames from time to time. But you started the fire, my nigga.
I'm looking at my phone. I'm not looking at my phone.
I just put the lighter fluid on the fire that you started.
I'm gonna say
for the life of me, I don't know why you brought 2 young ladies you were involved with.
You keep going there. It's not what it was, bro.
That's exactly what it was. Cause I ain't heard we ain't seen the other young lady since. I tried to even I tried to calm the waters by flirting with a friend. That ain't work out because you still was a fuck boy. She said that, not me, by the way.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go here. The only reason that you haven't heard or seen from these other people, one had she had some surgeries that was going on, so she's trying to recover from her surgeries, and the other one, I want to say, like, that's not her thing. It's probably not, like, I tend to bring people onto the pod who aren't necessarily pod people. Mrs. Whitlow, who came on, Whitlock, I think. I forgot her last name.
Damn, you don't know her name. Hey, let me ask you a question though.
Sharkina.
How many?
Sharkina.
Oh yeah, she was cool. I ain't talking about her.
But
that was
yeah,
a cool little-
yeah, but I'm saying that she was like, we had, unbeknownst to you, when I'm talking to, and it's not, I'm not talking about you, but I'm just saying that when I be having a conversation with other people, 85% of the time it's like, man, I don't want to do it. I'm like, man, come on, man, and it's I'm not tripping on that because I understand how people might feel about certain situations, and so it's usually like a 3 and 4 and 5 weeks conversation to get them to come on the pod in the first place. And then when they come on the pod, I've talked them up to it, and they go and like, so what's up with you and Young Boogie? I'm like, oh goddamn, man, you don't know how much work I did this.
You do realize that I fill out the people that we bring on, and I know who I can do these things with. Did I do that? Did I do that with the last Potter that we brought, with the last guest?
You tried.
I did not try at all.
You tried.
I 100% did not try at all. Not that one.
Oh, no.
Not that one.
Yeah, okay.
100% did
you
not.
know what? You see where I'm at. Okay, I can kind of agree with
Because
you.
I felt the situation out. She was about a business. She wasn't about the bullshit of Boogie. Now,
why gotta be bullshit?
You hate a hoe with common sense.
I could have piped it down 15 times. You don't know.
She had common sense. You didn't.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So then, see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm saying every young lady that I brought to the pod, whatever the situation was, they've all had great intelligence levels, great common sense. Like, there hasn't been a podder that I brought on the pod. You've been like, man, this bro crazy. Has there? No. Ain't been none. It ain't been none, man. You want to go through them?
I can't advance this conversation anymore without throwing you under the bus.
No, me on the bus. Who have I brought on the pod who didn't have common sense?
Well, I don't know all of them intimately to tell you if they had common sense or not.
Who have on the pod who did not have common sense? I'm not saying that every woman I bring on there. I'm not saying that every woman I bring on is a person I'm courting. I'm just saying that you've noticed that all the women that I brought on the pod have had careers, have been.
Whoa! You can have a career and not have common sense, though.
Okay, well, who didn't have common sense?
I don't know these young ladies intimately, bro. I can't sit here and say that they do or don't have common sense. That would be a question for you.
I'm glad we recorded the people.
If I have to answer the question, every young lady that I have ever interacted with on this pod that was a guest of yours seemed to be logical and have common sense.
Okay, that's all we need to hear, man. So just assuming that is to be true, then we can assume also that the people in life that I deal with usually have common sense.
Well, you said that you hate, but you know what?
I also said that my dick is 17 inches. So, okay, is everything I say on the track true?
I'm never gonna find out that. But
I didn't say you would. I'm just saying if you want to put it.
But that takes it full. But that takes it back to full circle when I said 98% of these rappers be fucking lying. So you just proved my point, lying ass rapper. Thank you, bro. Thank you, lying ass rapper. Nah. Thank you, lying ass rapper.
Like women with common sense.
Thank you, lying ass rapper. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you. You just proved my point, lying ass rappers. What's next, bro?
16 and a half.
What's next, bro? Lying ass rapper. So pause, nigga.
LeBron James.
I have no LeBron James slander.
It's not slander. I got into. Well, okay. So for the crowd, for the people, for the listeners, LeBron James played. First off, man, I'm telling you, man. I hate to be the conspiracy theory person. I hate to be the person that
I'm ready
infers
for a
and
good
guesses.
conspiracy. What you got?
Well, okay. So today is what? Sunday?
I got 20
Thursday.
minutes left too, so let's go.
Okay. The wife come back home?
No, she's here. I gotta go out of town in the morning. I gotta pack.
Oh, okay. All right. The shout out to Mrs. A Dubb, man, doing her thing, man. A lot of people.
Bro, you been
calling
seeing
it-
her out there living life? Like, fuck me, bro. You been seeing that shit?
I mean, it's not fuck you. It's, y'all are two separate entities, and she's allowed to live her life, and you live your life, and y'all come together when y'all come together because y'all are conjoined.
You know, it's funny. She was in Milwaukee the other day, and she was like, do you watch basketball still? I think this is a Buck Stadium. Bro, you know what's cool about her being a flight attendant? And then I'll let you make your point when we get out here.
Yeah.
She like visits the most random, like she flies to the most random spots that you wouldn't think about traveling to. Like she went to some part of Washington or whatever it was. Shit was like an hour away from
DC or state?
State. It was like an hour away from Canada. But whatever the little town was, literally, like across the bay was Canada. And
I know the area. Yeah. I almost went to Washington out of college, so
it looked like the most coolest little, it looked like one of them little, bro, it was in the middle of the summer. It was like 70 or 60 degrees when she got off the plane. But it was like one of them little, you go, probably cool little fishing towns, some shit like that. Just cool to go and just chill and be around nature and some scenery type shit.
Yes. I'm going to tell you from experience, I went to college in Missouri, which is maybe 2 states from Texas. It snows in August. I can only imagine what it does in August in Washington. I can only imagine.
I was
Washington.
I was in Seattle in September, and it blew my fucking mind, bro. And I was at least I had to be 35.
Okay.
So I'm in Seattle, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm in Seattle. It's September. It's either September or October, because NFL season had just started. And when I landed, I left on a Monday. I left Seattle on a Monday, and the fucking Seahawks had literally just murdered the Texans, bro. Because it was cool. I went to a sports bar, had dinner, watched the game, and I watched the Texans get their ass kicked by the Seahawks. But it blew my fucking mind, bro. It was the first time in my life that I had ever seen a pumpkin patch, bro. Like, are you driving through like the little countryside or the rural area, and they had fields of pumpkin patches, bro. That shit blew my fucking mind. So it was cold, but it didn't snow in Seattle. Hopped over and went to Portland, Oregon. Bro, it was so much snow. I was like, Jesus, it's cold.
I came out of my dorm room. It was September the 2nd. I went in the dorm room that night. You know what I'm saying? After the night went in, whatever. I played football. So it had to have been 6 o'clock because I played football.
You play who?
I played football.
In college?
Yeah.
On the bench, right?
I played wide out. I played, I was third quarterback, wide out. And
was this William Jewell?
William Jewell, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ray had too many options. All right.
Stop it. Deike Williams went to the league.
Who?
Deike Williams.
Who?
He was our running back.
Oh, okay.
He went to the league. Anyway, so I come. You know how it is. You come from practice. You try to hustle to get to the cafeteria, whatever. Right. So I get back. I get into my dorm at 7 p.m. Wake up at 7 a.m. You thinking I'm putting on my my pullover, my football stuff, my pullover, my sweats. Go outside. It's 2 feet of snow. I'm like, God, man, this is September. Oh my God. So I can only imagine what it does in Washington.
Same shit
I can
happened to
only
me.
imagine, bro.
Same shit happened to me in Indianapolis, bro.
Yeah.
I got in. I'm at work. I got in. I drive a car to the hotel. The restaurant is across the parking lot. I'm in my room for like 3 hours. I walk out. It snowed and sleeted. I got on my boots with no grip because that's all I brought.
Yeah.
Down
What
the
kind of
bus
boots you
line.
on?
Cowboy boots, bro. That was cowboy boots.
Oh no. The Cowboys ain't made for snow, man.
I
Cowboy
didn't shit. It was hot. It was warm in Houston. It was fucking snowing in Indy.
Hold up, you got a pair of Cowboys? I swear to God, in my lifetime, I have never owned a pair of cowboy boots in my life. Never.
Oh no, man. I've
Never.
100%.
Go Texas Day. I was wearing tennis shoes.
Yeah,
with
but that's
blue
because
jeans.
you from Uganda. I'm from Texas, nigga.
Never.
All right, so what you was saying? What was the last point you was making? You forgot, didn't you?
What was talking about? What was talking about?
I don't fucking know.
All right. So we'll make 3 small points to get out of here. The boys, what you think about?
I ain't had time to sit down with you yet.
Get the fuck out of here.
I work
The
for a living book.
boys.
I work for a living book.
Me too. Bro, I work 2, 3 jobs for a living. What you talking about, man?
Hey yo, I'm 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. I work for a living.
You work today?
So it depends on what you call it. I work today.
I did.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I work today.
I am a small business owner, so I did some work for my small business today.
Okay. What's your small business, man?
Ooh, I can't say it on the pod. After we
go ahead.
unrecord, I can tell you though.
Yeah.
But I'm a small business owner, so I did
I'm
some
a
work
2
today.
time. I got 2 small businesses I work for. Keep going.
Well, technically, I got 2. I mean, I got the media company, which is what we record our pod on, and then I have my next business venture. Yeah.
I can say mine. I work for Heads Up Houston. I'm a co-owner of that, and I have JB Artworks, and I have A-Leaf Sports Academy. So that's 3 small businesses. And then I work for the city of Houston.
You know, with the business venture that I'm doing,
Yeah.
there's opportunity for you if you want to be involved.
I mean, what's the pay like, man? Is it commission or is it commit? I mean, because I'm looking to expand.
If it works,
Let's talk.
We'll talk after we unrecord.
Yeah, not about this, but let's talk about what I'm noticing and I'm learning is that as being an entrepreneur, your entrepreneurship is really it's really just like, okay, so let's take you working for a big company, right? Mm-hmm. You take what you do with that big company and then you put it on your resume. And so now when you go say, I got the small company, the fact that you work for that big company for all those years, or what you did for that big company, that translates to your small company in the eyes of potential, clientele or whatever, right? And we're not taught that as inner city young people. We're not taught that, man, you grind hard for a said company, not to retire there, but to build your portfolio so that when you have yours, you can say, I work for the company we in talk about for 5 years. I saw it because I moved around from that company quicker than you did. But when I was going to other places and I would say, I worked here, their eyes, they're like, oh, you work for so-and-so? Right? And I was thinking it like, oh, they on their dick or whatever. I'm not understanding. They understand that what comes with that. To work for that company, you have to know A, B, C, D. You have training, which they can't afford to pay for, and or they want to have staff, people in leadership that have that training. So that being said, it's like I'm understanding better. It took a while, but I'm understanding. So I'm all about everything. Let me know what we gotta do, man. Let me know. We'll talk.
No, it's cool. And so I kind of look at it like this. Like I sat back. So this year, Most times, bro, I don't even look at this shit. I just put my head down, do my work. And bro, I ain't took a real vacation in like almost three years. Now, some of that was because COVID took a year from us, so I ain't counting that. But yo, I legit work 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. And no matter how hard I work, my earning potential is capped. And I can't move how I want to move. And I said, you know what? If I apply 80% of the dedication to some shit that's my own, that I use with this corporation I work for, I'll be in a better situation. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Like, and see, some people go wrong with some people go wrong with entrepreneurship. They think, oh, I got my own company, I can do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that having your own company, you're probably going to work more, because now I can't, if I take off a week, that's a week I ain't making money. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have some other, it all depends on it also depends on how scaled your business is. You know what I'm saying? If your business is scaled where you can you can kind of, you're managing some shit. But if you're like managing some shit and doing the bulk of work, like JB Artwork. JB Artwork makes money when JB does artwork.
Yeah.
And I know it's more than that. I'm just speaking on a very elementary situation. I'm not saying that's what it is. Just very elementary. JB Artwork makes money when JB does artwork. So if JB is not doing artwork for a week, JB Artwork ain't making money.
Exactly.
So now if JB does his artwork for, I don't know, Microsoft.
A month.
You know what I'm saying? If JB does artwork for Microsoft, well, when JB takes his week off, JB is still getting paid because he works for Microsoft and he has 22 days of vacation time per year, 22 days PTO. Well,
yeah. Or if JB or if any small business says like, okay, I'm subleasing my services to big companies, saying you have the expertise, we're gonna pay you instead of paying an employee, we're gonna give you the lump sum of what an employee would get. That's how most small businesses get by, saying like, okay, normally we would have an employee do this, but you're better than an employee and you have more expertise. So we're gonna give you this lump sum, whether it be normally you would get $10 a job, now you're getting $1,000 for the month. You know what I'm saying? So now you can plot and plan differently. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on. I'm like, let's get some lump sum. Let's get some contracts and some, that's what I be on for the most part.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, but I'm down, bro. I'm like, money is the root of all evil. Money can make a nigga stunt like his co-receiver. We supposed to have some guests tonight, man, but man, it's not their fault or my fault. It's just like, like I said, getting people to come on is not as easy as saying, hey, come on. We have once times when it's like, hey, come on. We have certain people, and I love y'all, the ones y'all know who you are, who like, if I call, they'll hop on, whatever. But then, it's a process, you know what I'm saying? So we got a couple more guests. We got several guests. I gotta say this before we go. I missed the first one, but I will be on July 20th. I will be that's why it's up there, at the Bad Boxer second Houston premiere. I'll be there at that one. Also on July 24th, I will be with Ash DeVito at his comedy show. I want to give a big middle finger to Trey the Truth, because he having the comedy show the same day as us, as Ash DeVito. And that's not saying I don't like Trey the Truth. I'm just saying that I want to see Ash DeVito win, because my favorite comedians are going to be at my favorite comedians that I know are going to be at Trey the Truth's comedy show on 24th. But I will be listening to new hype all-star comedy at Astrovitos on the 24th, which is what? That's Saturday? What day is today?
Today's the 18th.
18th. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's Saturday, and Saturday. I'll be there. I'll definitely be there. When you come back?
I was trying to come to Houston next week. I got to go to Pensacola in the morning. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to Houston this week.
Yeah, but I'll definitely be at both those events. I'm going to talk to Miss Andrea and Double M. What's his name? Double M. Mo
McCoy.
Mo McCoy. Yeah, Mo McCoy. I'll definitely hit them tomorrow. See what you got. See what's going on. I got some G League stuff popping off on Tuesday. I want to tell you about. I'll tell you about it on Tuesday. I'll be there. Some G League stuff popping off. As the G League of the NBA that I'll be involved with. So we got some stuff popping, man. We always moving forward, man. Rock and Roll Express is the greatest. The Rock and Roll Express is the greatest.
Cool.
Is the greatest tag team of all time, man. Ask a friend, man.
Well, hey. Well, look, this has been another episode of the 16 Shots Podcast with Young James Boogie and AR Dubb.
Tell me how you took, and I'm going to tell you what I meant.
And we out.
You know, I'm talking about instruments to get the bitches, man.